Well, Christians are another minority in the Middle East for whom life can be very difficult, dangerous, and sometimes deadly.
Recently, CBN News learned of death threats made against a Christian pastor serving in the West Bank. Here's Middle East correspondent Chris Mitchell.
For 16 years, U.S.-born Issa Bijalia has served as a pastor in Ramallah.
Over the last 2 months, in particular, I've been receiving some threats against my life, death threats, in relations to the ministry thrust that's going on in Ramallah.
Bijalia says the threats come in part from a resurgent Islam in Palestinian areas.
They're anger from those who are more adamant about their Islamic faith, that for some reason it's just a growing tension that Christian missionaries are unacceptable.
The specific threats against Bijalia come from two men, one a low-level official in the Palestinian Authority. He says they're trying to extort both land and money. When he complained to other PA officials, they offered help only if he would pay them protection money. The two men also threatened Bijalia, who is legally blind, that they would cripple him for life. He says the threats began after a recent medical outreach. 3 weeks ago, Christians in Gaza mourned Rami Ayad, who was martyred for his Christian faith. The men threatened Bijalia with the same fate.
So it's made us take threats more seriously, and maybe that's one of the reasons that I'm here today, is because I'm not taking this as a joke. It's a serious matter for me, and at the same time, I believe that God has put in me the heart of a lion, that we will not back down from the sovereign mandate that Christ has given us in Mark chapter 16.
And that mandate in Mark 16 is
that this gospel of the kingdom has to be preached. And we're in Ramallah because we care about the people of Ramallah. We pray for those who are in leadership. We pray for the people in Ramallah that God would bless them and supernaturally visit them.
Bijalia is inviting Christians to pray for him and his city.
Please pray for protection, first of all, and that God would send more laborers into this field. There's a great need, and there's a harvest that's going to come out of this field. And just pray that the Lord of the harvest would send more laborers.
Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.